Well, here is my... Actually, this was the first server that I built. This is called Fortress. And definitely the first one I built. I built this in 1995. It's running just cooler fans. That's just a black case. I kind of wanted a black stripe there, so I put that in there. It used to have a white cover. It's a blank bay. That's PCMCI sockets. Yeah, like in laptops. It was very... it was a good idea back in 95. We used to do a lot of things with that. This is, of course, 1.22 floppy. This is a 250 Colorado backup. This is a Hewlett-Packard CD writer. Your 1.44 and a 250 zip drive. She is a true P1, Intel Pentium P1 with the turbo switch, which is awesome, and the lights that adjust. I kind of... I don't know if you can see this, but there was just a tiny little hole in the back of this thing. You see that? So what I did, it was running a little bit warm, so I just added this little thing here and put a bigger fan in. This is the inside of her. Like I said, she is running a P1 166 megahertz CPU. I think it's running 65 megs of RAM. Inside the cards are Kingston PCI network card, a ATI All-in-Wonder video card. That's the card for the PCMCI socket, and a AW64 audio card. She has internally just 2 hard drives. They're small. I think they're like 6 gigs. And then, of course, the Zip 250 and the CD-ROM. And that's pretty much it. Now, what's going to end up happening is she's going to go to the same setup that I have underneath the desk, which is kind of cool. I'll include some pictures of that, but basically what I've got here, that's the case cover for it, and then I've got one more to work on. This here is my P3 500 megahertz. I talked about this one earlier. Everything's controlled by this Outlook box right here. It's non-switchable. In other words, it's just keyboard activated. There's no toggle switches to run it. And basically, what you do is you open up this tray right here. As you can see, this keyboard allows me to do different things. Now, let's see if I hit the print screen. You'll see that I have now control of Corsair, which is the one I just talked about. She's the P3 500. Fortress is this machine over here. If I just switch to that, like that, and then if I just turn this on, what will happen is she'll now boot up on this monitor. All the computers that are connected, you can see it. She's just now getting ready to boot up. There it is. All the computers run this keyboard and this mouse, except for my Dual Xeon. She's a standalone. Now, if I want to go back to Corsair, which I'm just upgrading right now, the Windows. I had Windows 98, now I'm taking it to Windows 98 2nd edition. Anyway, it's all controlled by you hit the print screen button on the keyboard, and that toggles all the computers that I have on the back. And I'm going to have, when I'm all done, I'm going to have 5 systems underneath the table, and then this laptop here too. And they also are running off of this sound card, which are switchable by these different switches, or these speakers. It's a cool way to connect a bunch of computers and use just one monitor, which I love. so you don't, you know, have to stack a bunch of monitors for each of the systems. And it's a way for me to keep them all running. So it's kind of cool little setup. And I believe that she's now probably booted up. And of course, like always, I'm having IRQ problems with the network card, but I haven't really focused a whole lot on that because I'm not going to put these on the network. I'm going to keep them off the network for now. Maybe later I'll put them on. But as you see, I have mouse control. And, I mean, actually, here's one of my favorite softwares from this time frame. I am a Disney fanatic. And this is a Walt Disney biography. And it's... Man, I really love it. It's pretty rare. I found it on eBay, and I was able to. Yeah, I could not locate the CD-ROM because I don't have it in there. And it's funny. It's meant to run on more than 256 colors. I've got it set, the computer set to 256 colors because I was watching something else that needed 256, so I need to switch it back. Anyway. Hey, like always, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day and a better life. See ya.